Certified Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Why? Because this is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like one, check out the description below, and I'd be happy with assisting you with doing so. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember that tarot is a tool, it is not the final rule. And it is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on this channel and you really want to see what's up, okay? All right. Make sure you tell a family friend or all that you know that come on over and subscribe so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified, okay? All right. Hope you all are happy, healthy, and doing wonderful. Hope you are having positive expectations for you in your life, no matter what it looks like, okay? No matter what it looks like, no matter what you're hearing, have those great expectations that everything is going to be just fine, okay? And it's working for your highest good, even when things do not turn out as you thought they would. I have two oracle cards from the I Don't Care deck. It says, you failed, so what? Okay. You failed, so what? Okay, so maybe you see this person is bruised. I don't know. It looks like maybe he was skateboarding or something. Yeah, that's a skateboard in his hand. But you see, he's sitting there, he's laughing. There's two people in the front. They're probably making fun. Ah, that's what you get. You messed up. Ha 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 ha. Okay, you failed, but so what? Okay, and so I'm picking up that there are some people who are in the energy of maybe working on building and creating, or maybe enjoying some kind of hobby. And Spirit is saying that is the right energy to be in. You failed, so what? It's a part of learning. It's okay to make mistakes. It's a part of learning. You have to have tough skin if you're building. If you're on social media, if you have a podcast, it's nothing to fear. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to say the wrong thing. There is no such thing as the wrong way, because making those aka mistakes is part of learning. That's how we learn, by applying ourselves here in life, by taking a chance. And even if it isn't done the way it's supposed to be according to other people, at least we've tried, and at least we are putting into action to at least learn something new. Learn that, no, okay, that's not the way to go. Well, next time I know to do it better, okay? And so Spirit wants someone to be brave. The message is for you to be brave and be courageous. And just as this person is sitting here laughing, he's holding a skateboard, his face is bruised up, look a little scratched up, but he's like, yeah, I failed. Yeah, that was hilarious. It's a good idea if you can learn to laugh at yourself. Okay? And I'm talking about genuinely laugh at yourself when you make mistakes. Don't be so hard on yourself. No one is perfect in this world. Even though there may be some people that you look at and you may assume that they're perfect. Spirit is saying no one is perfect. And for you also to take your time. This one says slowly but surely, okay, with the turtles here. And so whatever you are building or working on, whether it's something on social media, whether it's a podcast, maybe you're opening a business, someone's opened a barber shop, congratulations, or a hair salon, nail salon, maybe you're trying to increase clientele, okay? Even if you're doing hair at home, that's a business as well. And you're trying to build or increase your clientele. Spirit is saying for you not to give up, even if you do tattoos. I'm always picking up on the tattoo artist. Hey, you, because you always in the video watching. Hey, you. Okay. All right. And so Spirit is saying be patient with yourself. Just because things are slow doesn't mean that you won't win the race, says Mr. Turtle. Just because things are slow doesn't mean you won't win the race. Okay? Things may be a little shaky sometimes, but it's okay. That's part of learning. It's part of life. It's part of growing. Things are not going to always go our way. But don't give up because something isn't moving fast enough. Okay? With social media, let's talk about it. People often choose off of notoriety, off of numbers. People often assume and measure whether, someone is better than another when there's no such thing. We all are great people in our own right, all of us. And I'm not just speaking about tarot readers, I'm speaking about the whole world. We all are uniquely, individually, divinely created. And so we have our own purpose, our own mission, and our own way of being and living in life. We are not supposed to do anything alike. We are not supposed to do anything alike. We're supposed to be different and move different and speak different. Okay? But if you're waiting to build something, and I guess there's someone who's watching, maybe you want to start maybe a YouTube channel, maybe you want to start an Instagram, whatever it is. Maybe you want to go on X, maybe you want to go on TikTok. The Spirit is saying just because your numbers are slow doesn't mean for you to let it go. I just had to rhyme. I just had to throw that in there, y'all. I just had to do it. You know me. Okay. So don't give up. As they say, that's what the enemy wants. That's what your haters want. They want you to give up on yourself, but we're not doing anything for the haters. We're not doing anything for the haters. We are doing things that we are passionate about. Okay. So make sure that the reason that you are starting this creative project, this passion project, make sure it's something you're passionate about. Make sure your intentions are clear and pure of why you're doing it. Make sure you're not being involved or indulging into any activity to prove a point to another, Spirit is saying, because that has a lot to do with the energy surrounding the process of how you'll be feeling while you're waiting for things to develop. Okay, there's no reason to be in a rush. Don't be too far in the future. The past is gone. It's a good idea to stay present. But just because numbers are not climbing for you doesn't mean for you to give up. Okay, and I mean that. Whoever you are, you're probably kicking yourself saying, "Oh, this, that." No, 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 no. It's part of it. Let me tell you something. People are going to subscribe, unsubscribe, like, not like, comment, troll, negative comments. It's a part of it. And so you have to grow to an understanding if you are doing something on social media. This is for some people, not all, because some people are opening businesses. Like I said, someone can be doing tattoos out of their garage, cutting hair at home. I'm talking about making good money doing it. But Spirit is saying be patient with building your clientele. You can make good money doing it. But people, when it comes to social media, they're going to do that. There are people who will get in their feelings. They don't know you, and it's not a personal read. Now I got to use tarot for this one. And they will get in their feelings and unsubscribe, thumbs down. They'll do all kind of infantile things. And yeah, I'm laughing because it's funny. It's part of the process, but don't allow these things to stop you. I don't think anyone else is going to share that with you about social media, but I will. Yeah, it's going to happen. So let it be what it be. What is for you, collective, will never pass you by, okay? And now I'm picking up on a mechanic. I always get the mechanic and the tattoo artist. If you are a mechanic, keep working on them cars, okay? People will hear about you. I don't care if you just change brakes. They'll hear about you. It'll go through the neighborhood, the community, Yeah, but be patient with yourself. We are in the energy where a lot of people are, working for themselves. And I understand that everyone doesn't have an entrepreneur mindset, but everybody got some hustle in them. And there's nothing wrong with creating a hustle or finding a way where you can create an extra stream of income, or you may want to do something as a hobby. Okay. You may be a person who's retired and maybe you want to do something for a hobby, leisure time. You want something to do that's fun. Okay. But yeah, build it and they will come. Spirit says build it, they will come. That's the message, okay? Yeah, so be patient with yourself. And it's okay to make mistakes, okay? Be careful making mistakes with them tattoos, though. I just had to say that because I pick up on that energy. Somebody do tattoos, or you're learning it, or you either bought the equipment, you haven't opened it yet, you're about to learn. I always pick up on your energy. Hey, you. And that barber energy. Hey, you. Yeah, always pick up on it, that mechanic. Okay. All right. All are welcome here. Yeah. What is it that the collective needs to know regarding staying patient, building this business or this hustle? How can we be able to influence in a positive way to the collective? They need to know something good. Tell them something good. Give them something good, Spirit. Are you telling me to change my cards? No, not yet. Okay. You get the other half. Okay. What else I need to know? Okay. All right. Thank you. 1 second, please. Yeah, but stay patient. Some things just come with it. Some things. Ask any entrepreneur, anybody that's building a business, anything creative, they will tell you some things just come with it. But you need to. I have to. The Queen of Pentacles. You need to stay as peaceful as this beautiful lady is in this picture. You see, she's holding that pentacle and like, honey, I don't give a darn what nobody is doing. I'm going to keep on creating. Look, she's on one, right? Look at that look. She like, honey, I could care less what y'all talking about with that big old pinnacle right there, okay? Yes, just keep building it. They will come. The next card we have here is the Nine of Wands. Possibly you may have people, or maybe in your past, maybe you've had a lot of people up against you, people not wanting to see you win. That doesn't mean that you're not going to win. And see, that's what haters, that's what haters don't understand. They don't get it, and it's funny. Once again, got me cracking up. I'm loving this energy. People feel if they don't want you to have something, you won't have it. That's not how life works. Haters just don't get it. The jelly people just don't get it. That's not how life works. You don't want somebody to have something so they won't get it. That's not how that works. With this Nine of Wands here, you persevering through many changes and obstacles in your life. But see, you've been enlightened through the process. You've gained the wisdom and the know-how to know that you will achieve your goals. Okay, successfully. Okay. And so there's no need with the Eight of Swords for you to be confused, because reflection in the mirror is false. This may be the energy that people may want you to have. But this here represents what I was just talking about with social media. I said people will like, they will unlike, people will subscribe, they will unsubscribe. I mean, a person can be in a bad mood, and I'm gonna share with y'all how I know this. A person can be in a bad mood, and you might mention something that just, it just triggered them. I'm unsubscribing. It comes with it. Ask any entrepreneur. Some things come with it. Ask any person that has a business, a gas station owner, the supermarket. They will tell you, some days I get customers and some days I don't. But guess what? They keep opening. They keep the business open, don't they? You ride past there and the store is still open. The gas station is still open. Everything isn't successful and to the top every day. You're going to have different days, but it makes you stronger, and it doesn't become stressful when it's a passion project. Is something that's in your destiny, is something that you're supposed to be doing. It does not feel like work, and if it doesn't feel like work, you're happy to do it. And those days that maybe so many customers didn't come get their hair cut, maybe ain't nobody want no tattoos right now, maybe people don't want their car worked on, guess what? You're still up, you still feeling good, you still got your heart and mind in the right place, even on them days when it's not coming in. Because when you think about it, it's impossible for everything to be perfect all the time. If everything was to be perfect all the time, then look, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. And many other things would not be occurring as well. Life would be much different, right? I mean, it is what it is. So roll with the punches, okay? And that's why Spirit said to make sure that you're mindful of your intentions of why you are working on this passion project. Is this something you're passionate about? Are you doing this to compete so somebody can say, look at me? Or are you doing this because it's part of your destiny? Or are you doing this because you want to help people? What are your reasonings? Because that matters. Because you want good energy to flow to you. You want the prosperity to flow to you. You want the increase of, so it matters. And somebody may watch and say, oh, that don't matter. Yes, it do. Try to jump into something that you ain't supposed to be involved in and see what happens. Mic drop. I'm going to move on to the next card. Next card we got here, you and somebody can have Capricorn in their chart. We have the Devil card. Be mindful of temptation. Be mindful of the ego telling you what you can't do. You might as well give it up. Or this doesn't make sense. Or this is stupid. No, nothing is stupid. And it does make sense. It's your idea. It's something that you want to do. The best thing you can do is find something that you're passionate about and work towards that. And then it does not feel like work. And then it is not stressful, you know. So be mindful of temptation and the ego telling you what you can't do. You know, that you are confused. It doesn't make sense. Or you might as well quit. You might as well give up. Nobody's going to buy that. Nobody's going to listen to that. And if you have anybody around you speaking like that, telling you that your ideas don't make sense and nobody's going to support it, cut that person. Cut them off. Cut them off. Stop communication. Cut them off. Block their number. Do not go to their house and they shouldn't be coming to yours. Cut them off. You got to be mindful when you're working towards success and goals. When you're working towards peace and happiness. Wait a minute. Let me back it up. When you want peace while you're doing this. And the happiness, and you want the happiness to flow in. And you want the good luck. You can't have that kind of energy around. You can't have no naysayers around you. And even if it's your spouse, your man, your woman, they're not rooting for you, they got to go too. Yeah, I just said that. They got to go too. You dating somebody, he fine, she pretty, whatever, you like them. I don't care how good it is. They non-supportive, they talking ish about what you got going on, they got to go. I'm serious. They got to go. And you do not need to announce your departure or your arrival. They got to go. Cut them off. Ain't no sense of talking about it because it's unfamiliar to them. Your dreams, your hopes, your ambitions collective, it's unfamiliar to them. People who don't have no goals or they feel they have nothing to live for, that has nothing to do with you. But it's unfamiliar, so you can't have these conversations with people about your dreams, about what you want out of your life, expecting them to want it more than you do. You cannot, I repeat, have these conversations with people who don't have no goals, no dreams, no ambition, and expect them to want it to happen for you more than you. It doesn't make sense. And if it do, come on, no, it's not. It don't make sense. It's your life. You're in charge of your life. You're in charge of your happiness. Anyone that's not supportive, cut them loose. Anyone talking smack, cut them loose. Ain't no second chances, and you don't need to check them. You don't need to be around people you need to check because it should be a mutual respect. Just like you respect people, you should be respected in return. And some of the ish that come out of people's mouth, I'll be like, why is that even on their heart? Because if it's in your heart, it's on your mind. That's why it came out your mouth. I'll be like, why is that even on their heart when I be hearing certain things? I'll be like, wow, they revealing so much about themselves. Time to cut them loose. It's just like being a parent and you're dating someone and you find out somebody don't like your child or they say something slick about your child. Guess what's going to happen? Time to cut them loose. Time to cut them loose. Don't come for the kids. Don't come for the kids. You got to be mindful. You have to protect yourself. Protect yourself. Respect yourself. With the moon energy here, you have waited long enough. You have waited long enough. And there's somebody watching who's been wanting to get started. You sit back and fantasize and you're sitting watching other people build and create. What are you waiting on? You better use your cell phone. You better go in the discount section of the store. You need equipment. You better hit the Google. You better start researching and networking. No, the barber already got their clippers. I ain't got to tell them. But it's different ways, to find resources. That's why I'm saying all this. It's different ways. It's just to create a spark in you, not to tell you what to do, but hopefully I can create a spark in you and you can pivot in your own way at your own time in a way that's best for you. And know that it's okay, that you failed at something or you made a mistake. It doesn't mean you can't dust yourself off and try again. And not give up, when things are moving slow. Keep going. The momentum. Your ancestors love that. Spirit loves that. God loves that. The universe loves that. When you keep going and don't allow nobody or nothing to block you. When you refuse to give up. Okay? The haters are part of duality. The negative, the positive, they're part of the polarity. They're going to be there. They NPCs. Look at them as NPCs, like the ones in the video games who don't be having no weapons, so they can't do nothing. They just be standing there. They non-playable characters. Just look at the haters as NPCs. That's all. That's it. And when they run their mouth, just think of Charlie Brown. Wah 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 wah. They're saying and doing nothing. This is your life and it is up to you. The ball's in your court. You have full control. The next card we have here is the Six of Cups. Okay, harmony, happiness. Harmony and happiness. You could have wanted this even as a small child up into your adulthood. Dreaming, visualizing, fantasizing, which is wonderful. It's okay to dream and fantasize and visualize. It's not crazy. See, I know some of y'all been told that's crazy. You daydreaming. No, that's not crazy. That's the best thing you can do is use your imagination and visualize and fantasize about the things you desire in your life. That's a wonderful thing to do and a wonderful place to be. Children do it all the time and it works. You know, they want something, they want some ice cream or whatever, video game, and it works. I just had to throw that joke in there, but either way, it's okay. You know, there's something that you've been wanting you to do since a small child. You've always imagined or envisioned yourself doing this and being happy doing it. That's what a passion project is. Something that you've always been wanting to do and something that doesn't feel like work. That you're very passionate about and you have a lot of respect for it. I have certain things I do before. I won't share what I do, but I have certain things I do before I even press play, before I even touch cards. I won't share what I do because I'm not supposed to. But I don't know what nobody else do, but I have things that I do before I even touch these cards. And it's nothing nefarious. No, I'm not standing over a cauldron. I have one. But no, I'm not standing over my cauldron because I have respect for what I'm doing. Because I understand that everything I put out, if I'm being fake, if I'm not being honest, is coming back on me. So I have to make sure that I have clarity. I have to make sure that I am ready to touch these cards. I have to also make sure I'm in the mood to deliver a message. If I don't feel well, I don't touch my cards. Because it's all energy. And I care enough not to pass energy to the masses. I care. I'm not that pressed to get the numbers up that I don't feel well and I'm touching the cards trying to deliver a message. And all I talk about is energy transfer. Mic drop. I know a lot of people's not going to say this to you and they may get mad because I'm sharing it. But when I don't feel well, I don't touch these cards. I don't touch these cards because I care that much. And I have respect for what I do. And it may not be nothing to other people, but it's something to me. And I have respect for my craft. Keep in mind that I'm an artist. You heard Erica. I'm serious. You know, I have to be in a certain mood. Things have to be popping and snapping a certain way. I don't care how many videos you see me upload. I have respect for what I do. I'm going to leave that right there. So whatever it is, make sure, you know, you're respecting your craft, you know, respecting your customers, your clientele. You can't fake it or pretend it if you're passionate about something. It'll be seen and it'll be felt. It's natural. It's like gravity. It just is what it is. People can tell when you're passionate about what you do. Like I can use this one. Hairdressers, people that do hair. You can tell when you go to a hairstylist whether they love doing hair or are they there just to make that money real quick. Say you can't tell. You can tell. You can tell whether a person really love doing hair or are they just doing it because everybody doing body spray and this will give me some money. You can tell which people really love what they do. And I think it's beautiful. I'm bringing this up and it's important. Spirit wants me to convey this to you guys as well. And so that's why it's important that you can't have the naysayers around you. People who want to belittle who you are or what you're doing, or speak against what you're working on, or tell you it don't make sense, or ain't nobody gonna battle it, or ain't nobody listening. No, ain't nobody listening to you because I'm about to get you out of my life. Good day, deuces. And so you're able to have that mindset when you don't have friction or noise around you that is negative, that is illusional. Because anyone around you trying to deplete you or talk down on you, that's illusional energy. That's that trickster energy. Trying to make you feel that you're not capable, that it's not possible, so you will give up. And so that's why it's important to have your cutoff game 100 times strong, not 10, 100 times strong. Don't give no explanation. Don't announce. Just stop dealing with the person or the group of people immediately. And keep pouring into you. Keep building your clientele, cutting your hair, doing your tattoos, your nails, working on them cars, cooking them dinners, whatever it is you do. Building you a podcast. Care how many subscribers you got. So what, you got 5. Keep going. Because nothing stays the same forever. It's evolution. We're always in the energy of change. That's what the astrology is about. That's what the astrology is about. Ooh wee. All right. I'm about to go there. The next card we have here is the Ace of Swords. You are receiving clarity that you can, with what you have, and the other things that are required, because it's different for everybody, they will appear. They will appear. Sure, I don't know. Maybe you need a new barber chair. You may end up finding somebody selling barber chairs, or see a sale somewhere. Things like that happen. Things pop up. Favor, blessings, opportunity out of nowhere. The next card that we have here is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is one from the 10. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't be afraid. Not afraid. Don't worry. Do not care. Do not be a care bear when it comes to people and their opinions. Do not be a care bear. Don't even respond to it. Because if it's negative, they're just revealing to you who they are. That's all. It's not to insult you. They're just showing you who they are. That's all. And that they're unhappy. That's all. They just giving you their identity. That's all. Hello, I'm a hater. Whenever you hear somebody trying to sabotage or talk down on you, all they're saying is, hello, I'm a hater. I just want you to know. But the Nine of Cups is fulfillment. Look at that treasure chest of gold. And how she's jumping in the air, throwing the bowls. Whee! So know that you can do it. This is not the time to be discouraged. And there is no right timing. There's somebody saying, well, I'm going to wait till this out. No, 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 no. Spirit said there is no right timing. The time is now to get started. Even if you're not, even if you, oh, this is not going to look right. This is not going to sound right. The time is now to get started. Your way of living life, building a business, doing a business, returning to school, the way you advertise, maybe you want to take pictures of your food a certain way, does not have to look like anybody else's. Everyone starts from somewhere. And it'll never be perfect, no matter how much money or equipment you have. Yes, there's things you desire. They will cross your path and you will be able to obtain them. But until then, get started. Let the momentum build in your life, in the areas that you desire, the things that you want to see happen. Speak it into existence. This concludes my read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.